Probably not. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to record this live stream anyway. And maybe we can post it. And all right. So I don't know what happened there, but I see that at least one person has joined me. So hooray, you found me. I don't know why the stream got cut off, but it did. So that's okay. We're going to get going anyway. And I'm going to kick off today like I always do with a mission moment for team and training. And today I've been doing a lot of thinking about family lately and just how many people in my family have been affected by cancer. My aunt, my dad, my currently the patient in our family is my niece, Maddie. She just turned 11. She is just kicking butt and going strong, and I'm really proud of her. And but I want to focus on my dad. My dad is a cancer survivor, and my mission moment is just about how he never let that define him. Even when he was going through treatment, he was in constant negotiation with his surgeons about the life that he wanted to have after cancer, and making sure that they were doing everything in their power to ensure that, you know, he could still do things like ride bikes and go skiing. And my dad lost a leg to cancer. And so, and as a result of his determination and tenacity and the good work of his doctors, he taught me how to ride a bike and how to ski and swim and all of the other things, even with one leg. And so he's just a really great example of perseverance. And so my mission moment today for why we're here using my 2 healthy legs to get it done. I'm doing it for my dad. So I want to invite you to think about who you are doing it for today, and hold that person in your mind and your heart when the going gets tough. And so I'm going to do a quick demo of the exercises that we're going to do today. They are slightly less complicated than last week. Hooray for less complicated. So we're going to kick off with some squats. Oh, I can see that my head is being cut off. Let me pick it up here. Just there we go. Pull this back. So we're going to kick it off with some squats. So making sure that our feet are about shoulder width apart and toes are pointed forward. We're sitting back into our squat, which means that the weight is in your heels. It's not in the toes. We're sitting back like we're sitting in a chair. The knees never push out over those toes in a squat. Nice and strong. We want to see parallel line, like we don't want to lean forward in our squat. It's sitting up nice and strong, like we're going to sit down in a chair. So we're going to be doing some side kicks. So this is going to be a balance exercise. Lifting up, kicking out, touch, 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 side kick. That's the second exercise. Third exercise, mountain climbers. So mountain climbers start in a plank position, nice and tight through the core, and it's lifting up each knee. Then we're going to be doing some side lunges to a balance. So if you have a weight, I invite you to use one. If not, that's fine. You can do this with body weight. So we are going to step out to the side lunge down, touch the ground. And then we come up. We're going to press into a shoulder press while balancing up on one foot. So it looks like this. Side lunge, up to balance. Side lunge, up to balance. Then the next exercise is going to be a plank and a leg extension. Pretty easy. Arm is going to go out, opposite leg. And then we crunch in the middle, out, crunch in the middle. When we come out, you're squeezing that glute right in the butt. Squeeze that butt, squeeze the shoulder, crunch, squeeze the abs. Next thing we're going to do is a row fly combination. So again, if you have weights, great. If not, we're just going to keep that tension in the arms, leaning forward like this, tummy nice and tucked to support the back. And we're going to row and then fly. Row, fly. Some things to show you in the row. We're coming up like we have little shark fins. So elbows come right behind us. They're not out here somewhere, coming right up behind us. Little shark fins. And for the fly, we're not coming any farther than the back. So we want to make a perfect T. We don't need to go higher than the shoulders, just like that. So we're going to, the motion looks like this. Row, fly, row, fly. All right, after our row flies, we're going to do our side kicks on the other side. So kick and touch in a nice balance. Pretty easy. The next exercise that we're going to do after that, exercise number 8, a little more complicated. That's going to be a press. We're going to do a fly. These are chest exercises. And then everything is going to come together for a crunch and then back out. So legs, forgot to mention, legs start down. So our arms come up. We're going to fly out. And we're going to press up. And then everything's coming together for a crunch and back out for the end of the crunch. Then we go back. Fly, press, crunch it all together. We'll go over that again when we get to it. And then we've got our other side lunge. So with the weight, stepping out to the side and up to balance with a shoulder press. That will be our exercise number 9. And 10 is going back down to that plank where you are pressing out and then kicking back with the opposite leg, squeezing the glute and coming into a crunch. So those are the 10 exercises. We're going to do them in 30-second increments, 30 seconds on of work, 30 seconds off, 2 rounds. So that's 20 total exercises. And then we're going to do a cool down. If you are looking for something a little bit more aggressive, you're ready to take it to the next level, you can do 45 seconds of work with only 15 seconds rest. I invite you to do that if you think you're up to it, but I'm going to be calling the times myself at 30 and 30. All right, so it's time to hit play on that Spotify playlist. It's coming up here. I'm pasting it in just in case you didn't get the first link. And I'm hitting play. We're going to warm up. Here we go. So we're going to just start by getting into those hips. You've been sitting in a chair. If you're anything like me, we want to just wiggle it around. Whatever feels good to you here. This is just a move in a way that feels good to you. Stretching it out, lifting up through those hips. Woo! Foot goes down while arm goes up. Getting to the other side. And this is your chance to just do some twists. We're just moving in a way that feels good right now. Just getting out of that seat. Woo! Shake the shoulders. All right. Now we're going to start by just walking in place, hopefully to the beat of the music. All right. And I want you to get those knees a little higher. Yeah. We want to get the blood moving around the body. We want it to go from cold to warm before we get hot here. Getting those knees up higher. Nice. Now let's kick. Excellent. Let's try switching directions here. So we're going to take a kick out to this side. Then we're going to take a kick out to this side. Switch it around. This side. Other side. Kick it out. Now let's switch feet. Boom. Boom. I know, it's silly. We just want to get the heart pumping a little bit. Move a little faster. Yeah. All right, now let's take it into a jump. All right. Let's get those hands up. Turning. We don't have to do anything crazy in the warm-up. We just want to get going. Shake out that hand to the right. Shake out that hand to the left. To the right. To the left. To the right. To the left. Let's do it quick. Nice. Shake it out. Feels good. All right. So, muscles should be warmed up just enough to start to get into it. We're going to move right into our workout now. 30 seconds off. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Starting with squats. Here we go. 30 seconds of squats starting now. Remembering to keep that tummy tucked, nice and supported. Sitting back in the squat. Halfway done. Weight should be in the heels. Nice and strong, not in the toes. We're well balanced. Feet are about shoulder width apart. And rest. Nice job. That's exercise 1 down, 19 more to go. Our next one is going to be our side kick. So balancing on that foot, kicking out to the side, coming back down for a touch. You'll find that maybe your foot gets a little cramped during those 30 seconds. That's okay. It's just the muscles working. Do what you need to do to keep going. We're going to start again in 3, 2, 1, and go. Kick. Woo. Way to go. You're going to feel this in your hip. You're going to feel it in your thigh. You're going to feel it in your balancing leg. Keeping that tummy tucked. Supporting the core. Supporting the back. Supporting that balance. We got 5 seconds to go. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, next up is mountain climbers. So we're heading down into that plank. Mountain climbers, knee comes up, and then you switch feet. Got about 10 seconds to go. Enjoy that rest, catch your breath. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers. If you're up for it, you can double time it like me. If not, just a nice slow pace like this. Touch, touch. Do the best you can. We got 15 seconds left to go. Tuck that tummy in. Support through that core. Woo! 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Now we're moving to our side lunges with a balance. So, picking up a weight if you got one. If not, that's fine. Body weight is fine. So just a reminder, we're lunging down and then up, woohoo, to balance. Going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Press up. If the balance is a little too challenging for you, you can modify this with just a step like that. But I believe in you. You got this balance down. 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! Rest. Nice work. We're coming back down to the mat. We are going to do some glute work in that butt. We were just working this arm, so this is going to become our stabilization arm. We're pressing out with this shoulder and kicking out with the opposite foot, squeezing the butt as we're coming out here. Starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Squeeze. Squeeze it together. Squeeze it. Squeezing in the shoulder. Squeezing in the butt. Squeezing through the abs. Pulling it together. Woo! Halfway done. Yeah, your abs are gonna feel this tomorrow. Woohoo! 5 seconds to go. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we are coming back up. So, just a reminder, tummy is tucked, supporting the back. We are flying and rowing. That's what's coming up next in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to go. Starting in 3, 2, 1, row, fly, row, fly. Nice work. Keep that tummy tucked. Pull those back muscles tight. Woo! Halfway done. 10 seconds. Woo! 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great work. We are moving to touch, kick, being balanced in this other foot. Woohoo! Working those hip flexors. This side-to-side motion that us runners always hate to work. We're getting it done here today. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. You got this. Nice and tight through the core. Kicking out to the side. Stable through that nice strong leg. Yes. You got this. Halfway. Woohoo! Keep it going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. One more kick and rest. Way to go. You should be feeling it in that hip. Yes, sir, I am. All right. We are coming down to the mat for our fly, our press, and our crunch. So, feet are out straight. Arms are in. We're going to go up, out, press, and then crunch. And go. Fly. Press. And crunch it all together. Fly. Press. And crunch it all together. Fly. Press. Crunch it all together. Halfway. Fly. Press. Crunch it up together. Fly. Press. Crunch. Fly. Last one. Press. And crunch. Nice job. Take a rest. 30 seconds off. Moving into side lunge to balance press on the other side. Woo-hoo-hoo. So hand goes into, we're starting on the other side. Weight is in the stabilizing leg, down to the floor, and pressing up to balance on this side. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Woohoo! And remember, if this balance is a little too challenging, you can come up to a touch, but I believe in you. Keep working at that balance. You'll get there. It is a skill. Keeps the hips nice and strong, helps with our stabilizing muscles. It's going to actually reduce injuries with runners. 3 seconds. Last one, and press. Nice job. Take a rest. We are going back down to the mat for our plank. We just worked this arm, so we're going to this arm. That's the one that's going to fly out. We're pushing out the opposite leg, squeezing the glute, squeezing the shoulder, coming in and squeezing the abs. 10 seconds more to rest. You got this. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice job. Squeeze that butt every time you go out. Squeeze the abs every time you come in. That belly button is pinned to your spine. Halfway done. Squeezing the shoulder as you go out. Nice work. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. That was our 10 exercises. We've got 10 more to go. We're going all the way back to the start of the rotation. We are going back to our squat. Oh, yes. You are amazing. 15 seconds to go. All right. Here we go. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Nice strong squats. Tummy is, as always, tucked in, supporting that core. We are squatting down. Shoulders are staying nice and tall. Weight is in the heels. See, I can move my toes. Sitting like we're sitting down in a chair. Nice and strong. You got this. Keep it going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. No more squats. Squats are done. We are going back to our side kicks. I love side kicks. Plant. Kick. Yeah. I think we're actually going to start on this side. Kick out that way. If you want to add a little arm, that's okay. I encourage it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. If you do want to add in an arm, that's fine. But we want to stay nice and tight through that core, supported through the hips, supporting that standing leg, supporting your lumbar spine. Everything is supported. Woohoo! Getting into those hips, working it, getting stronger. 5 seconds to go. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. We are going to our mountain climbers, everybody's favorite. They should be your favorite because they're awesome. All right. Starting again in 15 seconds. Preparing ourselves in that nice strong plank position. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Woo! Here we go. Mountain climbers. Keeping that belly button buttoned right up against the spine. Nice and strong through those abs. Nice and strong in the shoulders. You got this. We are halfway done. How fast can you go? Can you double whatever speed you're doing? Woohoo, I bet you can. Let's go. We got 5 seconds left. Then 3, 2, 1. Ha ha. Rest. Sending you virtual high fives. We are moving to our side lunge and our balance. So weight, if you've got one, goes into the standing leg. We are coming down and then woohoo, pressing up to balance. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Press it. Yes. Nice and strong right through that core. I see you out there. I see you working. Halfway. Woohoo. What you got left? Nice work. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, we were just working this arm. So this arm is coming down to support us. We're flying out with the opposite arm and the opposite leg. This time I'm going to push myself. I'm taking one of my weights. I'm putting it in the arm that's working.
balancing with the other one. So we're pushing out with this leg, flying out with this arm, and go. Squeeze. Yeah. Woo, I'm feeling that burn now. Nice and strong through that shoulder. Squeezing that butt. Keeping that ab pinned together. Nice and strong. Supporting your core. Guys, we got 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Way to go. Time to rest. We are coming up. We're going to do our pose and flies. All right, going in 10 seconds. How you feeling? We are almost done. Heck yeah. Going in 3, 2, 1, row, fly. Nice and strong through that core. Woohoo! 20 seconds to go. Halfway. Yes, team, yes. Heck yeah, 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Taking a nice rest. We are going back to our side kicks. Kicking out like that. Touch. 10 seconds more to go of rest. Take it. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Feeling it in your core yet? Heck yeah, this is a core workout day. And go. All right, hang in there. Nice and strong in that standing leg. Nice and tight through that core. 10 seconds to go. Woohoo! You can add in the arm if it makes you feel strong. Boom. And rest. Whew, I'm feeling it right in here, y'all. And right in here. All right. Next up, we're coming back down to the mat for our fly, our press, and our crunch. Starting in 10 seconds. Down we go. Legs straight, arms up, fly, press, crunch it together, fly, press, crunch it together, fly, press, crunch it together. Halfway done. Press, crunch together. Fly, press, crunch it together. Fly, press, crunch it together, and rest. Way to go, y'all. All right. We are heading up our side lunge again. Weight goes into standing leg. We're heading down to the mat and then up to balance. 10 seconds to go. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Press. Yes. You got this. You are balance masters this week. I'm pushing you in that balance zone. But it is one thing that the more you practice it, it's better for your health in the long term. It's better for your health as a runner, as a swimmer, as a biker. Those balance muscles, those are the ones that keep us safe, that keep us strong. And rest. We are done with those. I'm going to hang on to my weight, put it back into the other hand. We are taking it down to the mat. The arm we were just working becomes our stabilizing arm. The other arm is going to press out, and the opposite leg is going to kick out. Working that butt, working those shoulders. We got this, everybody. Go team. Woohoo. Going in 3, 2, 1. Press and squeeze. Nice job, y'all. You got this. This is our last exercise, and we are halfway done. Keeping that belly button pinned to the spine, supported all the way through. Pressing out with that shoulder, squeezing with that butt. You got this. In 3, 2, 1. Ha ha! Workout done. Circuit is over. Bring it down to the mat or just stay down. We're going to come back into seated position, and we are going to deep breath in, deep breath out. Just bask in the glow for a minute while your heart rate comes down. And we're going to start to bring a rhythm into the breathing as the heart rate is coming down. When you breathe in, I want you to squeeze those hands together. And when you breathe out, I want you to release them. Squeezing into the arms, breathing and reaching out. Breathing in, breathing out, and release. Breathe in, squeeze. Breathe out, release. Squeeze, breathe in. Breathe out, release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Nice job. Squeeze, breathe in, breathe out, and release. Now we're going to take it to one side. So as you're breathing, you want to squeeze just with the right hand and release with it. Squeeze in on that right hand and breathe out to release. And you're going to start to feel the tension, the energy, the breath. Everything starts to shift over to the right as you breathe in and breathe out and release, squeezing just the one hand. Breathe in and squeeze on the right. Breathe out and release. Breathe in and squeeze. Breathe out and release. Breathe in, squeeze. Breathe out, release. Breathe in and squeeze. Breathe out and release. Now we're going to toss that energy to the other side of the body, picking it up with the left hand, squeeze and release. Breathe in and squeeze and release. And just notice how as you switch sides, energy starts to move from one side of your body to the other. And just notice, does it feel different? Squeeze, breathe in and release. Breathe in and squeeze and release. We're going to toss it from one side of the body to the other, squeezing with the right, release, squeeze with the left, release. Just moving with that breath in and out. Breathe in and out and in and out. And just notice as your body starts to cool down and your breathing slows and you move the energy from one side of the body to the other. We're tapping into our sympathetic nervous system as all of our tension and our stress comes down from all that hard work that we just did, all the hard work of the day, everything flowing out of us right now as we sweat it out, breathe it out. Job well done. You made it here, which is the most important thing. And we're going back to two hands, breathing in and breathing out. And while we are in this state of mindfulness in our bodies, this is a great opportunity after having just worked so hard, finding the rhythm in our breathing, finding the rhythm in our bodies, releasing the stress and the tension from the day.
This is an opportunity with your head clear to just give yourself the space to not worry about having to solve all of your problems. We've all got them, especially these days. Sometimes they can feel really overwhelming, especially if we have a big decision in front of us that we're trying to make. Whew. Big decisions in tough times can sometimes feel really overwhelming. But when you find those moments, you can come back to this space. You can take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. Find the rhythm of your body. And as that body starts to quiet down, finding its own rhythm, ask yourself two very important questions. The first question that you want to ask yourself is, do I have enough information to even make a decision? Sometimes we start to panic and stress and worry about decisions that we don't even have enough information to make. And then the second question is worrying going to help me make this decision? And most of the time, the answer is no, because worry activates the part of our brains that panic. And the panic brain is actually really terrible at making decisions. So what we do in those moments when it's hard to give up the worry is we center ourselves. We breathe, we find the rhythm of the body, and we ask ourselves, do I have enough information? And if the answer is no, well, then your next step becomes clear. You need to get the information before you can make a decision. So right now, whatever it is that you're struggling with, craft a plan for one next step. Not the decision itself, just the next step, gathering one piece of information that you didn't have before. Let your worry go. Feel proud and bask in a job well done here today. And know that I am grateful for you. I'm grateful for the work you do, the money you raise, the energy you bring, the spirit that you are, and your willingness to give generously of yourself for being here today with me. You brighten my week every Monday. I am so proud to be your teammate. And everybody, that's a wrap.